Good evening, class. This video is instructions for the Microsoft Word exam. So for those of you taking the Microsoft Word exam online, you'll want to listen to this video to make sure that you understand where to locate the test files, how to submit your exam, and what to do if you have problems during the exam. So to begin with, your exam will be made available to you on Wednesday, February the 3rd, beginning at 5 p.m. and will be available to take until Thursday, February the 4th at 11:59 p.m. Now that is the test window. You only have an hour and a half to actually take the test once you start the test. But to try to accommodate everyone's schedules, I've got the test availability from the evening of Wednesday, February the 3rd to late in the evening on Thursday, February the 4th. So once the exam becomes available, you will be able to access this exam under class exams in Blackboard, and you will see you'll have three different items to take a look at. One will be the Start Here Word Test video instructions, which I will post this video there. So if you're listening to this video, then you have found the link to this video. I'll also send it out in an announcement prior to the test, so everyone has it, and in case they're having a difficult time determining where to begin the test. Okay. Next, there will be a link that will contain your information and data files. So in this link, you'll have an instruction file, which is similar to the instructions that you have in your tutorial in your textbook. You'll have a data file, which is similar to the files that you use to complete your tutorials, and then you'll also have one more file that you'll be asked to do something with, like a photo, maybe inserted into the test or something of that nature. And then the third link will be where you would submit your Microsoft Word exam. You would click the link, and I'll show you demonstrate this now. You will scroll down, find Browse to My Computer. You would click that link. A dialog box will open up. You would select your file, open it. The file will attach, and then you'll click Submit. Okay, so that's how you submit your test. Now let's go back to where we were. Alrighty, and this is an old course that I'm demonstrating how to perform these tasks in, so all this information is old and irrelevant to anything that we would be doing in the class, but the format is the same. So nobody's getting a sneak peek here of anything to come. So alright, so we've got our three links here, and I'm talking about these three here. We just demonstrated how to submit your test file once you're complete. The video is merely this video that we're listening to now, so it'll be also available there if you need to rewatch it for any reason. Now the Word exam information and data files, that is where you're going to have. Okay, sorry about that, I had to pause for a second. Alright, so in this folder is where you'll find the three files I was referring to. You can see you've got a building.jpg. This is an image that for this particular class they were asked to insert that image into the test data file. You'll have something similar. The Word test data file .docx, that is going to be your data file for the test. So that is the file that you will edit and that you'll make your changes to, and that will be the file that once you save those changes, rename the file per the instructions, that you'll submit through Blackboard. And then lastly, the Word exam instructions document will be the document that it contains your instructions on how to edit the file. It'll be basically a similar set of instructions to what you've seen in your textbook. It'll help you identify a section of the document of the data file, and then it'll tell you what changes to make to it. Okay, so you'll need these 3 files to complete your test, but you'll only submit the data file once you've edited it, once you've renamed it, and you'll submit it under the test link, the Microsoft exam submission link that I pointed out a few minutes ago. Okay, alright, so that's where you would find your exam. That'll be how you'll perform your exam. Now, the next question is what to do if you have trouble. So the exam is open for a little more than 24 hours. It's about, I don't know, what, 30 hours or so, 32 hours, something like that. So I'm not always in front of my PC. So this is what we'll do. If you have a problem, whatever the problem is, go ahead and send me an email through course messages, and if I'm in front of my computer, I will definitely respond as soon as possible. Now, the scenario comes up where if I'm not in front of my computer, which for most of the day on Thursday I will not be, I would say I will probably be in front of my computer at around 5:30 in the evening on Thursday, something like that. So if you have a problem during the test at that time, submit your problem to me through course messages in an email. Tell me what it is. If it is something that prevents you from submitting your test, which there's a chance it will be, there's a chance it won't be, depending on what your problem is, just put the problem in there, and then we'll work through resolving it however we can. A lot of times the test goes well and then someone has a problem actually submitting their file through Blackboard. If that's the case, you can email it to me. You can send it to me through course messages and just tell me what your error was, if you received an error of some type. In Blackboard, when you try to submit the file, you can let me know what that was, and then you can attach the file to your email. I very much prefer everyone submit their file through Blackboard, though. That it makes it easier. It helps me keep up with who has actually submitted their test, so I would much prefer that it's submitted through Blackboard. But if you have a problem, you can email it to me through course messages. Okay, so now if you have a problem that prevents you from submitting the test or completing the test, let me rephrase that. It prevents you from completing the test. My recommendation is that you go ahead and complete as much of the test as possible. Go ahead and submit it. Send me your question, and then we'll discuss that, through course messages after the fact. If it's a major problem, like I can't find my files, and you obviously can't submit the test, then I will address it immediately as soon as I get your email. So just make the point I want to make here is no one should panic if they're in their test window and something happens that they can't do anything about and they need my input. Okay, so just make sure that you understand that if you do have a problem, just let me know immediately. As soon as I receive the message, I will respond to it, and we'll go from there. So having said that, everyone, I hope at this point is prepared. If you're watching this video, then you're pretty much the test window is upon you. So just good luck, and if you have questions, remember, reach out to me through course messages. Thank you.